got 6 amps charging my batteries. Got about, well, 13 amps being discharged out of this one, or both of those two. This is what they normally look like. 7 amps discharge. Come on now. 8 amps discharge. Got 1 kilowatt of sun happening on this one. And 700 watts of sun happening on this one. But where's all this energy going? It's not going onto the grid. It's not going into my house. It's about, hey, look at that, almost neutral here. All this sun energy going on to my EVSE, and we got 4.5 kilowatts of charging going out to my car in just under 2 hours. Only charging at 10 amps. I've tried charging it at 30 amps and it just drains the batteries on this system here. Just drains them lickety split. But this is an off-grid setup. 10 amps of charging, 4.5 kilowatts in there in 2 hours. That's about 18 miles of driving maybe. I'm in Kansas, and just last week Kansas Supreme Court ruled that the demand tariff that the energy company has been charging us solar users is illegal. So they get to go back to the drawing board with the what are they called? The Kansas Corporation Commission. See right here, PV input power level 1, 677 watts. This watch power is pretty lousy. It only shows one of the inverters, but if you look down here on the total output, that's both of them combined. So what's this mean? That the state of Kansas now has been ruled a demand tariff was illegal, basically. It's called price discrimination. They can't do that no more. So right now, from 2 o'clock to 7 o'clock, bright sunny Wednesday afternoon, I'm running my whole house on my solar energy and charging my car with solar power. I don't use any grid power anymore to charge my batteries since I got solar. Solar more than enough charges my batteries from 8 o'clock in the morning to about 10 o'clock, and they are topped off completely. These regular combined is 12 panels. Not a very big system, kind of modest. Good for about 2.6 kilowatts peak. If I maxed out these inverters, could do 16 kilowatts. Each one of these inverters has 2 4,000 watt solar MPPTs, and I've got happy little 40 amp circuit breakers. Got 2 strings hooked up. My grid tied system's a Solar Edge It's 6.6 kilowatts potential. It's on a 5,000 watt inverter, and it's blasting the grid with the solar. As my house is off grid right now from 2 to 7 because of this demand tariff thing, which might be done with. We gotta wait until the new rules go into effect, and we'll see what happens. If I can just leave my house connected to the grid from 2 to 7 and just charge my car and have battery backup on standby all the time. I've got about 14 usable kilowatts of energy from 8 BYD very used cells, 48 volt setup. Excited? Ready to go get a biscuit? Alright, Roscoe, let's go.